Welcome to the Redline Report powered by HireMaster. I'm Shasta Jones. Today, we're talking about ship matrix fines, the trucking industry's recruitment efforts, and more. Let's roll. The holiday season is the busiest time of the year, and U.S. mail carriers have prepared to meet deadlines. As reported by FreightWaves, FedEx, UPS, and the U.S. Postal Service recorded higher on-time performance rates in spite of any slowdowns. According to the data, from November 24th through November 30th, UPS delivered 96.6% of parcels on time. The U.S. Postal Service delivered 95.8% of parcels on time, and FedEx delivered 95.3% of parcels on time. The major parcel delivery carriers reported delivery on-time performance levels back to pre-pandemic levels. As the freight market experiences a much-needed relief, companies may feel the urge to reduce their efforts in the recruitment budget. Experts within the industry are urging companies to continue to focus on recruiting drivers to keep a steady pipeline while simultaneously focusing on their retention efforts. HireMaster found that the recruitment spending across job listings in the transportation industry decreased 20.14% year over year in November. The company saw aggressive recruitment efforts last year, with spending increasing about 90% from July to November, but those levels haven't carried into this year. To find your next driving opportunity, visit HireMaster.com and see the over 85,000 available truck driving jobs. In the news this week, Kim Reynolds, the governor of Iowa, has announced a reimbursement fund of $6 million to eligible employers who remove obstacles for new entry-level truck drivers. The Iowa Entry-Level Driver Training Program is available for Iowa-based employers, employer consortia, and nonprofits who hire entry-level Iowa CDL drivers and provide training. Reynolds stated that, quote, "This new program will break down barriers that currently exist for obtaining a CDL and provide support to organizations who sponsor these critical training opportunities right here in Iowa." End quote. Reynolds stresses that this program's purpose is to help meet the high demand for truck drivers and states that in order to meet that demand, barriers will need to be removed for new drivers to enter the industry. Also in the news this week, the U.S. Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg, praised UPS Worldport workers for their pre-pandemic efforts and high driver safety rate performance. Buttigieg toured the facility and acknowledged supply chain improvement compared with last year's reports. As the world's largest automated sorting hub gears up for big renovations, Buttigieg said, quote, "It is incredible what the people of this transportation workforce are making possible, and I'm delighted to have a chance myself to see the incredible work that goes on to keep our supply chains going." End quote. For this week's HireMaster Tip of the Week, we are talking about winter driving tips for truckers. As the weather is getting colder and we are nearing winter, it is important that truckers know how to ensure their safety as well as the safety of others on the road. Truckers, be sure to stock your vehicle with essential emergency supplies such as non-perishable food and water, a flashlight, a cell phone and charger, an ice scraper, jumper cables, emergency markers, snow chains, a battery-powered radio, extra blankets, and road flares. As always, plan your route and check weather forecasts to be aware while you are on the road. Stay safe out there. And that's all for this week's Redline Report. I'm Shasta Jones. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch each episode every Monday morning. We'll see you next time on the Redline Report, powered by HireMaster.